lot of talk on exactly what Tom Brady is going to do with the Las Vegas Raiders and really how much pull he's going to have within the organization as a minority owner. And I think that to have the best quarterback of all time giving you this kind of insight, it might be valuable. Hopefully more valuable than him as an announcer. I'm sorry, he's just not very good. I got to be honest. I got to be real on this one. But I think from a football perspective, the way he was brought up with Belichick and company, I do think he would be able to provide some at least valuable insight from a quarterback perspective. Because again, not a highly drafted guy. Maybe that's what the Raiders might be forced into doing this year, especially after falling down after the Jaguars win. Building the defense around him, getting quality coaches in there, and really just letting it go from there. But like we said, could be pretty interesting to see how things end up. But today we're going to go over the fact that it just seems to be a popular thing that, Tom Brady is going to be heavily involved in the process for the Raiders. This was according to Bleacher Report, so let's bring it right into it. There we go. Okay, so essentially, Bleacher Report came out with an article here. This was according to Julius Stumbaugh. The title, NFL Rumors, Tom Brady will advise Raiders head coach decision with Antonio Pierce on the hot seat. Oh boy. So let's jump right into it. Tom Brady could have a say in whether Las Vegas Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce will be returning for a second season in 2025. The Athletic's Diana Rossini said on Friday's episode of Scoop City that she believes Brady will be a part of Raiders' coaching decision as his minority stake in the team was approved by NFL team owners in October. Raiders owner Mark Davis is very passionate about leaning on Tom Brady for thoughts, especially when they want to go pick up a quarterback at some point here. Rossini said 23, whether that means the draft or that means free agency. If it means the quarterbacks that are on the roster right now. Let's see what else. But what I've learned recently is it's not just going to be Brady's thoughts on the quarterback position, which would make sense, right? But really how involved Tom Brady is going to be in all regards in everything that has to do with the Las Vegas Raiders, which, look, you're Mark Davis, you're frustrated, you wouldn't have been able to get this thing right in a long time, or you haven't been able to get this thing right in a long time, rather. So they're going to have to make a decision about their head coach with Antonio Pierce. I've talked to people around the league who believe that this is probably going to be it for AP, but I think Tom Brady is going to have a big hand in helping Mark Davis navigate the next steps here. And like we said, I understand that this really does come back to the fact that expectations have not been met, and I think that obviously the Raiders, they want to win. Makes sense. But the fact that Tom Brady is going to have a lot of say, it could be in a good and a bad thing. Like I said, hopefully he's better as a football analyst or a football helper with the Raiders, if you will, than an actual analyst. Anyway, it is what it is. An analyst for, Fox News, whatever it is. But honestly, like we said, I think this could be a blessing in disguise for the Raiders because, let's be real, Tom Brady is he's the GOAT. And I think that he can provide some powerful insight, not even just from a quarterback perspective, but from a winning perspective. Because don't forget, Tom Brady is, what was it, his first, second, third Super Bowls? I believe he really was not he was not Tom Brady then. It was a game manager Tom Brady. And then after that, obviously, he was Tom Brady. But he played with a solid defense, arguably one of the better defenses in the NFL at that current moment in time. Also, they had a system that was built around him. They had a good running game. They had weapons in order to for him to get the ball out. They had a system that was quarterback friendly. And I think that could mean something here special for the Las Vegas Raiders and Tom Brady. And so definitely not a bad guy to have in your corner. And who knows? At this point, maybe it'll spell some good for the Raiders. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think. Tom Brady to at least have some say, or at least going to provide some insight for the Las Vegas Raiders on their head coaching search and everything. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. And we'll see you on the next video.